All members are present, so we do have a quorum. The minutes were sent to you by email. I would entertain a motion that we approve the minutes.
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? If not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The minutes are approved. Payment of claims. The claims were sent to you by email for your review. I would entertain a motion that we approve the claims.
I move we approve the claims.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion regarding any of the claims? If not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. They are approved. Report of the utility superintendent.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So tonight we have several things on the agenda, but I'll just go through my report real quick. We have our a memo in from Structure Point on the results of the red zone robotics. So we've reviewed their memo. Then our next step is we're going to have a meeting, a sit-down meeting with them, and go over the entire inspection report. And but generally speaking, the pipe looks to be in pretty good shape. There's a couple of joints that have some problems that are within just a couple of 100 feet of the upstream manhole, so it's not in the portion that is actually under the water. So that's it's very promising that we have probably looks like a little bit of time to further research and develop an ultimate fix for that particular situation. All the capital projects are moving along nicely. I don't know if you've had a chance to get by any of them. If you've been by Oak Landing Road, you can see they're starting to drop the shrouds today. I think they had basically the top half of the tank covered already, so it won't be long before they'll start blasting paint off and putting the new paint on. And other than that, it's just business as usual, gearing up for all our summer activities, PM work, that kind of stuff.
Hey. Questions?
I had one, Scott. On that task order, in your report, you said that we are coming in at 1.2 million. Mm-hmm. How much of a savings is that? Did you know off
the original cost estimate was 1.96. Now you got to remember this lift station has gone through like 2 changes in the plans already, and that was due to we had designed the project originally, and then it was changed to accommodate the new force main coming from what was then going to be the Indian Creek or Indian Lake diversion sewer lift station, the big giant lift station by Indian Lake, and then that project died, and then so we've had to go back and re-engineer this. And while doing that, we had American Structure Point do some value engineering, say, hey, where can we realize some savings on this project? And then we had requested proposals from Commonwealth, who did the original engineering work on this, as well as Structure Point, and then Commonwealth had clearly the better priced on that to finish the project up.
Anything else? Okay, well, I think that is good news on our Indian Lake sewer main.
Yeah, it was the actual part where you can actually see the actual CCTV stuff. The pipe is in surprisingly pretty good shape, you know, given the age and stuff. But yeah.
Is that cast iron pipe?
Huh?
Is that cast iron?
Yeah, actually, the first I don't know, 200-300 feet or so appear to be RCP, and then it transitions to ductile iron.
Ductile iron.
Well, thank you, Scott. Don't go too far here. Unfinished business, I don't know of any unfinished business we have. Under new business, we have item number 1, approval of DRF number 33, disbursement to Graves Plumbing for $274,334. I would entertain a motion that we approve that.
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion regarding that matter? Any questions? If not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That is approved. Second item, approval of change order number 2 for manhole rehab project with Cully Contracting for $9,315. I would entertain a motion that we approve that change order.
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded. So are there any questions or discussion regarding that matter? If not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That is approved. Item number 3, approval of change order number 3 for Sumac WMP for $103.37. Entertain a motion that we approve that.
So move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That is approved. Item number 4, approval of Commonwealth Engineers Task Force Order 2018-01 for Lift Station 19.
I move approval.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion regarding that matter? If not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That is approved. Item number 5, update on SRF April 26th letter.
Yep, we received a letter, and SRF, I guess under some new federal guidelines, have changed the way they're dispersing those loan funds. They're actually going to be putting that in a different account, a construction account. The upshot is it gives the SRF, the state level IFA, SRF, they're going to look better as far as getting their money, their federal money out the door. It also is going to benefit us in the fact that that money, that loan money, will sit in an interest-bearing account now as opposed to before when it was not. So kind of benefits everybody all the way around there. It's just an administrative change. It doesn't materially affect anything on our projects or the loan amount or anything like that.
Doesn't require any action by the board.
No.
Just a procedural update here.
Right. And I do want to add one thing about change order 3 for Sumac, that the actual change order is a decrease. If you'll look at on that, it's a deduct. But when the 103.37 is what we'll end up with on the project overall after pay app 4, that'll be the final. We had a original project cost of $115,100. The final contract price will be $115,203. But we have to get this change order done before we can process the final pay app, which incidentally just came into my office about 10 minutes before I came here, so I didn't have time to process it.
Hey, any other questions for Scott? Well, thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Next order of business are the account adjustments. We have 2 account adjustments.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I have 2. 7526 Geist Estates Drive, customers requesting an adjustment in the sewer portion of the bill in the amount of $736.42 due to a service line leak, and we do recommend approval. And 6449 Smith Road, customers requesting an adjustment in the sewer portion of the bill in the amount of $1,962.29 due to a water line leak, and we do recommend approval.
Entertain a motion that both of these be approved.
So moved.
Second. moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion?
I sure wouldn't want to have been living at Smith Road when that bill came in.
It's a lot of water.
Or take the call.
Yeah.
You know, I had one question. You know, every time we vote on these, we look at the amount,
Yeah.
and both times, you know, especially on these two, it's so much. So what is it that allows for the amount to be so different? What is the customer not noticing something, or is there anything that we could do to keep those costs down, I guess is what I'm trying to figure out.
Right. It depends on how long it takes the customer to get that repair made on a lot of them. Some of them are vacant homes that the water has broke and there's nobody living there, so when the owner goes and finds it, then they get it repaired. We do send leak letters to customers, but we can't force them,
Right.
you know, to open the letter and read them.
You might mention about our ion apple water, that'll help that a lot.
Yeah, we have implemented our Ion Water program. It's a program that customers can literally now sign into, and they can get updates. They can go in and check their consumption daily. They can set alerts so that if so much water goes through that meter at a certain time. So we are starting to implement that new customer service feature that we do offer now for our customers. We'd like to get them all on it over a period of time. We will be launching a lot of information about it here come soon. So that is going to be hopefully another benefit to our customers that they can monitor their consumption.
If I could ask a question, in the case of the landlord example that you had given, how will you kind of manage making sure that they have the best information quickly because they're not, you know, living in the.
Well, if the account's in the landlord's name, they can sign up for the Ion Water. If the account is going to be in the tenant's name, they would not have access to that. So they would have to work with their tenant in communication. You know, if a leak is going on, then they would want to contact their landlord because it is account specific. So that is a new feature that we're going to be rolling out very soon, and we're excited about it.
Sounds like a good system. You would think that maybe we could be proactive as much as possible to
Yeah.
detect a leak early on. for
Yeah.
everybody.
We had one property owner that the account was in the tenant's name, and they just moved out on him, turned the heat off. The property owner didn't know it, and the pipes froze and busted, and that went on for a few months until, you know, they finally had to call us when they wanted to transfer the water over, and they had to get it fixed first. So, I mean, just different things occur. Some people are filing it through their insurance, so some people, you know, just have to find the money to get the repairs made. So it just depends on what happens.
Thank you.
Anything further? Well, all those in favor of approving the account adjustments, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. It is approved. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I don't believe we have any remonstration of ratepayer disputes regarding disconnect notices. I do see our mayor, Mayor Collier. Do you have any comments for us, or?
I just am always fascinated by how well these meetings are run. I wish all we could go this fast, but it's nice to sit back and watch this happen so quickly, and you all know what you're doing up there. So clearly, I appreciate all your efforts in here, but for me, it's just nice to be able to sit right here and see how a meeting can be run.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your encouragement. Citizen comments? Not, we're
Move adjournment.
Second.
moved and seconded. We adjourn. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.